I saw that all of the great stadiums, all the football fields and auditoriums all over the country were just filled with people seeking God. And it seemed as though in this one place I was allowed to be an observer. There were men like we see here tonight, people like we see just all over this giant platform. And they had stretchers, hospital gurneys, and they had cots and bodies on them. People were sick, invalids. I tell you, the invalid section wasn't back in some old tent adjacent to the big tent where nobody could see them like in the old days, but they were all out there before the people. All of these people are walking around, and over the loudspeaker comes words like this, and I heard it just as clear as I'm hearing my voice now, and much clearer. We have a resurrection. We have a resurrection. This man was in the county hospital, and he was pronounced dead this morning at 11 o'clock. We have a resurrection. He's come back to life. And then you just see people rejoicing and magnifying God, and it was just like a heavenly symphony. Everybody was just, making the most beautiful, harmonious worship.
I'm gonna be a history maker in this land. I'm gonna be a speaker of truth to all mankind. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna run into your arms, into your arms. Well, it's true today.
And then another declaration, we have a resurrection over here. This person had been dead and they rose from the dead. Then cripples and paralytics would be healed and step out of wheelchairs. And people, rather than going wild and giving some, great ovation, their voices would just come up as a great orchestration. I remember I would just seemingly know that God had a string ensemble. He had a brass section. He had all the full-piece orchestra and the voices of these people, and it was a beautiful symphony. It was a beautiful symphony of life, thrilling me to life. And so as they were worshiping, then that would die down, and then other paralytics would get up and walk, and other signs and wonders would occur before the vast multitudes there. And this would be going on all over the world. And then I found myself in front of a television set, and when I turned the dial on, the very first thing I began to hear was a news anchor man saying, and this would be on ABC, CBS, NBC, and CNN, all of the major networks, I believe, will carry a story like this one day. And they would say, ladies and gentlemen, news anchorman, ladies and gentlemen, we have no news to report tonight. Only good news, seemingly. We just have good news tonight. And there are no sporting events to announce because all of the sports fields, all of the coliseums are filled with multitudes of people. And you'll never believe what's happening. Perhaps you will, but there are resurrections from the dead. Paralytics are walking out of the wheelchairs and dropping special devices, and there's all kinds of healings and miracles. And it seems as though they're falling on their face in these stadiums. They're falling on their face and worshiping God. They're singing all these choruses, and folks, we don't know who these people are. They're almost faceless people. And I tell you, that is really thrilling because God is going to have a people that will be so much like Jesus you can't see them for the presence. And the presence of God is there. So it says, it seems like the whole world is falling on their faces saying, Jesus is Lord, Jesus is Lord. And it's here, there, and everywhere. All stadiums are filled around the world seemingly. And the world is turning to God. Listen, friends, the church is going to become that first line of defense again. You hold that and remember. Hold that and remember. So it seems like the whole world is falling on their face and saying, Jesus is Lord. Jesus is Lord.
I'm gonna be a history maker in this land.
And you hold that and remember.
I'm gonna be a speaker of truth to all mankind. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna run into your arms. Yeah, into your arms. I'm gonna run,
God is going to have a people that will be so much like Jesus you can't see them for the present.
history makers.
Listen, friends, the church is going to become that first line of defense again. You hold that and remember,